What? This DVD over here making me look like a dumbass. Hi, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Bhavika. At my channel, I talk about anything and everything, and today I'm talking about one of my favorite films that is an absolute guilty pleasure, and why I think you should give it a try if you haven't watched it already. So if you're interested, keep on watching. But while we're here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell button to be notified of all new videos when I get them posted. And then leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to like this video. Well, now we got that all out of the way as I, struggle to speak. Let's go ahead and get started. So today I want to talk about a movie that I think deserves to have more in recognition than I think it does have. It's an oldie but a goodie, and I definitely believe it has some cult following to it. A lot of people know about it, but not enough people know about it, if you know what I mean. And that movie is this one right here. It is, don't want to get that glare. It is this movie right here. It is The Covenant. It was released back in 2006, so definitely an early 2000s movie there. And I just think that it is a fun film, and it's a supernatural film, so if you like magic, witches, powers, that kind of aspect, then it's definitely a movie for you. By no means am I saying that this movie is Oscar worthy or anything like that. It's not anything like that. It's actually just a purely entertaining film that's fun to watch and has some great humor moments, some great intense moments, and just is all around a nostalgic film as well. So one thing that I do want to just say right off the bat here is it has an amazing and distinct cast. So for the lead guys, we got Strait, Taylor Kitsch, Toby Hemingway, Chace Crawford, and Sebastian. And then for our female leads, we got Ramsey, as well as Laura Ramsey. Sarah's her character's name. We got Laura Ramsey as well as Jessica Lewis, playing our two females there as well. And one thing that I absolutely enjoy about this movie is right off the bat, within the first, I would say 5 minutes of the film starting with the characters showing up on the scene, you know exactly who is who in the group friendship aspect. You know who the bad boy is, you know who the leader is, you know who's the kid of the group. You know each person's personality. It's not something that's built up in the movie. You know right up off the bat. And I think that takes one, great writing, but also it takes great acting ability to be able to make that distinction per group member, if that makes sense. And the reason that I look at that stuff is because I have a degree in it. I have a degree in theater and film, so I gotta use it somehow. And if it's through YouTube videos, then yes. But I look at films through an analysis type lens, as well as to see if it's actually an enjoyable film, which this movie absolutely is. But yeah, I gotta use my degree, so I'm gonna be using it while explaining why this movie is great. We gonna take a break time. So on top of the great cast, you have this foundation of a great story. And essentially what the film is about these 4 boys who are part of a covenant who have powers, and they get to kind of have a trial run with their powers starting at the age of 13, and then at 18 they ascend and get the full force of their powers, except there is a downfall to that. And that downfall is that they age. And then all of a sudden these boys are getting attacked, and their normal day-to-day life is disrupted. And then on top of that, you have Sarah, who is a love interest for Caleb, and she is kind of caught in the middle of this whole deal, and now she has to be a part of it, and she is kind of learning about the secret that the boys keep. So there's different elements there, but it all wraps up and ties in together. It does have some creepy elements. The way that this film was shot, it absolutely gives that sense of suspense to it. I think that this film had amazing technique with the shots and with the lighting and the way that it shows this. Where the location is set, or where they're supposed to be, is supposed to be in Ipswich, Massachusetts, and the entire time it's rainy, it's cold, it's gloomy, so it has that feel of like something is coming. So I think it was absolutely like filmed and put together in an amazing way that adds to the story. So this film is a early 2000 film, so it's definitely it has that feel. You know, obviously watching it now, you can be like, yeah, that is a 2000s film. And I think that's another reason that I absolutely love it. One of the key things I think that this movie also has, it has humor. It's sometimes humorous, it's sometimes intense, sometimes it's lovey-dovey, it's you got fighting going on, you got a big battle at the end, and you're kind of just like on this roller coaster of emotion. You're going through a teenager's life and seeing like being in high school, as well as, you know, dealing with these powers and having to essentially be a grown-up. I'll say that with this film, I absolutely do not care about Caleb and Sarah's relationship. I do not give two, you know, about it. I could care less. You've known each other for like 7 days and you're already in love, and you're willing to like tell her your entire family secret that's been a secret for decades. The thing that makes this film, like, that I love about it is the whole storyline about where these boys come from, where their powers come from, like that aspect. And I wish that they made a second one and expanded on it. It's like this movie has such a great foundation and such a great backstory waiting to be explored. And just like the dynamic of what it is to be in a covenant. I feel like so much could be said for this film, and I don't want to give too much away, and I don't want to like over talk it, because I do want people to actually hopefully give this movie a try and like see for themselves and like not spoil a whole bunch of things. But if I were to recommend a simple, fun, easy to watch movie, I would absolutely recommend The Covenant. I mean, what's not to like? You got magic, you got good versus evil, you got some pretty boys to look at. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty. They're good to look at. And then you just have like a great story with a little bit of suspense, a little bit of a thriller, a bit of a mystery there. So all in all, I think it's a great movie, and I think you should watch it if you haven't already, or rewatch it, or watch it again, whatever you prefer. So I hope you enjoyed this little video of me going over one of my favorite movies. I highly recommend you giving it a watch if you didn't hear my recommendation the last like 5 times I gave it to you to watch it. Leave me a comment down below telling me what you think, if you've seen the movie, if you enjoyed it, if you don't. I would love to know. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well. And then there's a little bell that you can click to be notified of all new videos when I get them posted. So I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.